good morning, good afternoon, people of the world. My name's Dee.
My name's James.
I wanted to talk about a show that we both love called Legend of the Seeker. It was premiered in 2008 and cancelled in 2010, and it's from the same people that did Xena Warrior Princess.
And the legendary Journeys of Hercules, Dee.
Yeah, the Journeys of Hercules.
You can't beat
Both
that show.
Awesome, both fantasy, absolutely fantastic.
There used to be great hangover TV on a Sunday when I was a teenager.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I've never watched Legend of the Seeker with a hangover.
I highly recommend it.
I have watched Legend of the Seeker slightly inebriated, but that's another story. For anyone who hasn't seen Legend of the Seeker, let me set the scene for you. Beautiful landscapes of New Zealand, stunning costumes, absolutely breathtaking music. An award-winning music score. Mountainous regions, foggy forests, castles, wizards, beautiful fair maidens of old, among much more. And the storyline's fantastic. We're all gutted that the show was cancelled. Absolutely distraught. How
Lost.
about you?
I was lost.
Lost. I cried.
I drank beer.
Yeah, we both felt very sorry for ourselves. And, hand on heart, for 3 years now my life has not been the same. Unfulfilled.
Yes, it's been a long 3 years.
After watching Legend of the Seeker back to back religiously, 2 or 3 times, we have news. A huge resurgence is happening. It's becoming a cult classic on the internet. There's communities, Facebook pages. Just people want Legend of the Seeker back, and they are willing to go to great lengths. Isn't that right?
Oh, yep, and it's largely thanks to the internet community, pages on Facebook and websites like Save Our Seeker and the recent vote on SMGO, re-airings on the TV channels online all over the world, that's helped.
And the fact that it has been re-aired all over the world recently. I mean, that just proves that there's great content there. The acting's superb. The costumes are amazing. The music score won an award. What more do the TV channels want?
It's a big show. I mean, there's an estimated 15 million fans worldwide now.
That's a big, big number.
Oh, yeah.
Are you listening, networks? 15 million fans and counting. And it's spreading out big time.
Oh, yes. From what I understand, many of the original actors still want to do it. They want to get back to it, get back to work.
Yeah. It's been 3 years since the show was cut. You know, no one's getting any younger.
No, at least not me.
What can people do to help if they want to see Legend of the Seeker back for a 3rd series, a 4th series, a 5th series, maybe a movie or 2? What can we really do to help?
The first thing you can do is go to some of the central hubs of all the information, all the fandom's attempts to revive the show. And I would advise go onto Facebook and go to one of the pages like Save Our Seeker. We've got a lot there, a lot of information, over 21,000 members, all doing their thing. And then that leads you to a wider world of fandom and people. And, you know, then there's votes available like SMGO, there's the Facebook attempt at the Guinness World Record for posters, all these different projects and personal attempts to revive the show and get noticed.
And the Legend of the Seeker fan base is a bit like a tribe, isn't it? We're a community, we're a family. We all want what's best for the Seeker.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the day, enough people have got together and we've said, you know, we want our show back. It's happened before. These attempts have worked. I believe the same thing happened with Family Guy when that was cancelled. I believe all the fandom got together and they got that show back. And look how big Family Guy's gotten now. This could be the same for the Seeker. It could become so big. It's a legend now.
It is approaching legendary status. Legend of the Seeker is becoming a legend, and Richard Cypher is at the centre of this legend.
And if you work out the size of the fandom now, the actual ratings of the show, if it was to brought back as with the new seasons, would, in my opinion, be bigger than the ratings when it first came out, because there's that anticipation, there's everybody talking about it, saying, wow, that show's come back, and all the new fans who have joined since it's been re-aired. It deserves it.
It's on par with Xena, for sure.
It's superior to Xena and Hercules. And they were great shows.
I mean, Craig Horner, he's just fantastic.
They're all
great
fantastic.
actor.
They're all fantastic.
Kaylin, the lady that plays Kaylin, which I believe is Bridget Regan, is that right?
Yeah, Bridget Regan. And
Yeah.
Bruce, is it Bruce Spence who plays Zed?
Yeah.
And of course there's, in the 2nd season, the other main star of the team, Cara.
Oh, yes. Cara, absolutely fantastic. A Maud Sif with morals, could you believe it? On the team we have Richard, Kaylin, Zed, Cara. As of season 2, she's a new recruit. Anyone else?
No one else who's regular. Only the occasional person who pops up every few episodes or once in a blue moon.
A lot of the fans view this as a cult series. It's making cult headway. There's a good chance that Legend of the Seeker is actually going to be much bigger than it was when it was on television, because of the fact that it was cancelled, and there's been a huge attempt at breaking a world record for the most amount of Facebook posts by a certain group on Facebook.
There's a growing number of people who are petitioning. There's that attempt at breaking the record of Facebook posts. There's been all kinds of fandom. There's been like the Save a Seeker campaign. There's been all sorts of attempts at getting the attention of the studios or finding someone new to fund it, and even the star, the actual Seeker himself, Craig Horner, even he's been personally showing his support with videos and attending conventions. And another thing is, because certain online and cable companies have re-aired the show all over the world, the constant re-airings have actually gotten more and more fans who are saying, oh, I like this show, I've never heard about this. And then when they find out it was cancelled in season 2, they get upset, and then they come looking and joining in trying to revive the show.
The fans are on a plight to get a season 3. Is that what this Facebook page is about?
Well, generally, to my knowledge and observation, it's for two things, or one of two, or both, ideally. To have season 3, 4 and 5, and possibility of several mini-movies, like your direct-to-DVD movies. And your creators are the same people who did the Hercules and Xena TV series. It's the same people, a lot of the same actors at times as well. And that had TVs, both of those shows had TV series and several movies straight to DVD and sort of short film. I'd like personally to see all of those happen. There's enough material.
I think it could be possible.
Well, the thing you've got to remember is it's based, very loosely based I might say, on many books. And there's new books coming out, every year or every couple of years to my knowledge. So there's a lot of material to adapt, to use.
And wasn't that Terry Goodkind's books, The Sword of Truth?
Yeah, but it's worth noting for anybody who's read the books or going to read them. From what I understand, it's at times a very different story and at times a lot in common. I mean, I think the essence is the same, the message, but the details are different. So if you're a die-hard fan of the books, watch the TV series with an open mind.
Okay, so if there's any way that people at home that have seen Legend of the Seeker want to help, is there any way that they can do that to help the cause of season 3, 4, 5 and maybe a movie?
Well, the easiest way would be to go onto your Facebook, and if you've not got a Facebook account, get one for this reason, and just join all the fandom on Facebook or Twitter. I believe there's a lot of presence on Twitter, but I don't personally use Twitter. But if you just put Save Our Seeker or Legend of the Seeker, you'll start finding the gathering of all the fandom, and then all the other directions to all the other things you can do to help, you'll find there, rather than me giving out individual things.
Now, I understand there's thousands and thousands of fans online.
Yeah, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. I mean, the official Facebook page has got, it's got either hundreds of thousands or even several million people on it. But the actual campaigning pages are the best ones, like Save Our Seeker.
And I understand recently there's been a vote on SMGO to prove that people want the Seeker back. And also to get crowdfunding if it's available.
Yeah, SMGO said if you can give us at least 15,000 votes, then we'll go to the next phase. I mean, last time I checked, there was 17,000. There could even be more now. So it was, more than enough to achieve that. And now, to my knowledge, this information of these votes goes to producers or the Disney producers, something like that, and then they will decide if they will assist with bringing back the show, and then the funding terms and conditions will be going out. And then at SMGO, the next stage will be the funding, where those who voted and those who haven't voted yet can contribute to the funding, and there'll be an amount to meet, like on Kickstarter. If it's met, then the show will return. If it's not met, then next plan. But I don't know the details yet, but the more you donate, there's going to be gifts and unique opportunities with it. So just like Kickstarter. I was going to say, it's a vote. This is so far the best and the most real chance to bring back the show. So paying a little bit of money for something that you're going to infinitely enjoy over the years is a good deal.
And people can still vote on the website, can't they, on SMGO?
Yep, last time I checked, SMGO and look for it's online. Just look for Legend of the Seeker, or just search for it, or on the Save Our Seeker Facebook page. You can find it from there, and you can just vote. And I think every vote will help to show the world, especially the TV channel, there's a serious fan base, and this could bring back the show.
People of the world, if you are a Legend of the Seeker fan, or even a Terry Goodkind fan, and you want to know more about what to do to help in the cause of Legend of the Seeker and bringing it back for a season 3, season 4, season 5, or maybe some movies, then you can find more information on the Save Our Seeker website and on the Save Our Seeker Facebook page. You can vote on SMGO, and you can also join many of the Facebook pages, the fan sites, and also on the Save Our Seeker Facebook page, where they're attempting to get the most replies to Facebook post and enter the Guinness Book of Records. And on that note, we bid you a fine farewell, wish you happy safe travels. We say good night, good evening and good day to the people of the world, and wait for the return of Legend of the Seeker. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Radio, it turns them on.